Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Colombia. And we've started our very first war against Ecuador. So far, it's going pretty well. I'm sure I could probably make it go even faster than this, but everybody seems to be moving the way I would want them to move anyway, so I think we're going to be able to find... I'm pretty sure once we take Quito here, it will be the end of the war, to be honest. So we're about to take that. One thing I do want to check real quick is... where are we at on this? We're almost halfway there. Oh, also, how many overall? You have up to 40. As many as 40. You've only got about 66 planes, so we have 100, so that should at least give us air superiority to some degree. But up to 40. So we probably do want to keep making some troops while we have anything. Do we have enough to do anything with this thing? I want this to be better. It's currently at a combat with a 6. I want you to have recon company. And I want you to have... we just don't have enough to get anything with it. You know, we're going to have to wait. We're getting more XP now, though, because of the war. So, we'll get there. Did we actually lose some convoys? Oh, no, we have 15. We just have 2 that are being used for trade. Okay, fair enough. I was like, I can't believe we lost some. All my other trade up until now had been... I guess by land, so we hadn't actually used any convoys, so I hadn't seen that number drop before now. What are you guys doing? I guess you guys are all just doing things. Militarism. All right, so that got us. Oh, that got us a big chunk of points right there. That's useful, and you know, a little bit more manpower, not a lot. This could give us even more manpower, and then division training time could go down. We can keep going down this route. We can also come back over here with army effort. Get some bonuses for some things. Infantry weapons and support artillery would be useful. The land doctor's boost would be useful. I also have stuff down here we could plug in. But I think I've already looked at those, and those aren't super useful for us. What do we want to do? I think manpower is a little bit of a limiting factor right now, so if we can keep getting our manpower to go up, I think that could be useful. Alright. Should be taking the capital here very soon. And I bet these guys are about to reset and go after, you know, kind of do a full surround here in a moment. So we are up to 35 now. Is that enough to do what I wanted to do with our Mountaineer division? So I want to add, I would like to add support artillery. I'd like to add recon. I'd like to add engineers. At least those. And then we would like to add mountaineers. Oh, you can't, so you can be Mountaineer. Oh, I can't add another row of Mountaineers, really? So if I were to, just because I'm curious how this works. Currently you have, where is it? Mountains right there. So you're at plus 35% on attack and, on attack, 30 on movement, and 10 on defense. So if I just plugged in an infantry here instead, so that does drop it. Does put our combat width at a certain spot. So our soft attack is 61, hard attack is 7.3. I mean, it's basically, like, what are we looking at here? Slightly less recovery rate, a little bit more defense, less breakthrough, less organization, and all the hills and mountain stuff. So, I mean, I'm assuming we just want to keep these as, you know, the Mountaineers, honestly. Do we want to give you, like, artillery for any reason? Looks like that might slow our mountain stuff down too much. I think just the support for now is fine. This does give us a combat width of 10, and we would need 5 more to save this one. Which, we may do that, and see if we can get a few of these out here in a little bit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and close this out. We know it's 40, so we're not too far off from 40. We do want to get some more stuff in soon. Let me see here. We could probably go ahead and trade to get the tungsten, just to make sure that we're producing the artillery as fast as possible. We're barely even producing any right now. The more artillery we get, the better we're going to be. So, I know it's only 1, but, you know, I don't know. We need some. Who can we trade with? Is anybody close by? Cuba's relatively close. We'll trade with Cuba. Currently constructing buildings. That's fine. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to trade for. Can I stop that? I want to trade for you. I had the wrong thing selected. Okay, now we can go with the United States, which I think is okay. Just to get some of this in. Why not? Let's see if we can just maximize our artillery production. Since we have none right now, we might as well get some in so we can have the support artillery coming in. Oh, we're actually losing this battle now. Okay, you're not attacking at the moment. Is there a reason why you guys aren't attacking? Probably because you're not maxed out on... The orange one is what? Just fighting strength. So green is organization, right? And then the orange is just overall strength. Blue is entrenched. Preparation. So are you guys preparing or something? I feel like you guys could probably jump in there. Now might be a time for me to intervene. Like if I just had you guys all go in there. Like surely we'd be able to take this pretty quickly here. Now we're actually starting to lose. They are defending very well. Oh no, there we go. I was coming back. I always pause and not realize that I'm paused for sometimes. Because even the airplane, I was going to say, I wish the airplane would like stop moving so I would know that I'm paused, you know, without looking up here. Because I'm over here looking at the actions like, why is nothing happening? Because I'm paused. I could probably speed it up a little bit. I can't imagine anything crazy is going to happen right this second. All right, we're very slowly starting to win. Let's see here. I don't know if I want to jump you guys in there just yet. Although honestly, our line actually I think is gone, isn't it? Because we had a line coming down here, so I don't think it's gonna do these. Actually, you know what? How about you guys doing a double attack here? That actually might. I was gonna say that might actually become a win, and then we can do something about that one up there. All right, we're almost up to 40. I think if we get a few Mountaineer divisions out, that's really going to help us out against Peru. Or any of this stuff back here, to be honest. All right, we're at 40. Perfect. Crew to deploy. Edit. All right, we're going to add Mountaineer, add support. I don't want to add the anti-air yet because we're not really facing a lot of air. We've got enough air superiority ourselves to deal with it, I think, for the moment. Okay, there's 40. Let's save that. And do I just train 4 more? Or train some already? Or do I just maybe take some of the ones we have? Convert them over? Can I convert you, maybe? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Because that'll get us up to 20, and then we can maybe train a couple of these. No, that's not what I wanted. I want close. I want to do it this way. Add units. All right, so we got 3 of these. This location will be, honestly, we're just going to attach you to this as well. Don't think I did that right. Location. Left click, right? Nope. How do I do this? Oh, location's here. But I can assign them to, right? Assign them to this. There we go. Oh, no, I keep doing it wrong. Sorry. Oh. It probably even says. There we go. Now they're assigned to the green division. That's going to give us up to 4 total units, which is, or 24, I should say, total, which is exactly what, okay, there we go. Ecuador. Take all states. Take Ecuador, take the Galapagos Islands. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Take everything. All right, so we took 2 states. Got a lot, 28,000 equipment. Oh, okay, like, that's awesome. Like, if we look at logistics, we've got A lot of infantry equipment, and maybe outdated infantry equipment, but I mean, at least it's some. It's stuff that's there. Got some convoys. I guess it was all just infantry equipment that we got, but you know, some infantry equipment, outdated or not, is better than having nothing. So, we do have some free military factories. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get some more artillery because we are a bit short on that. Let's get some more fighters because we're a little bit short on that. We'll get some more of you. This one's just upgrades, so we have enough for everybody, but we don't have enough for upgrades, so we will add some more to those as well. We'll get these coming in. That's a good start for now, I think. We're making an artillery a day, so, you know, that's improvement. Insufficient resources. We need some more aluminum. So I guess we will trade for aluminum. All the trades, losing all the convoys, or all the factories. Although we do have more factories now, don't we? We have 10 civilian factories, 11 military factories. We got free dockyards at the moment. Okay. We could build us some, I don't know, we could do some convoys, we can do some destroyers. I think we'll just do convoys for the moment. Whatever we have. I'm gonna say I think we only have one. I mean, it's gonna be low on steel. I don't think I want to get steel just for this. We're just gonna let it go for now. We're just gonna get us a few convoys. I'm not really worried about the other ships right now. Also because since the dockyard is over here, the ship would be on this side, and I don't know, we may want it in the Caribbean, and I don't know if I have a way to get it all the way around. So the convoys, I think, will just go into a general pool, and I don't think it matters which ocean those show up in. So we got insufficient resources. We got low manpower. Okay, so we do need to grab our guys, and we need to, let's see here. We want to, how do we do this? That's not what I wanted. I did not mean to do that. Cancel. Well, one second. Front line. There we go. That's what I wanted. So we got 17 divisions. I think, can we tell you guys to stop? It doesn't tell me what that is. That's not delete, is it? Okay, I was gonna say, it doesn't tell me what it is. I think it's just cancel. And so now, you guys, I think we'll start moving towards this front line. It's a big front line. We're gonna be spread out pretty far, but it is what it is. And I do think we need to get some more of these guys, honestly, because he's got a lot of units. Go ahead and get some more of those guys. A few more rounds of those coming out. We're going to probably have 2 full armies coming out at some point. How far along are we? We've still got about 175 days. We're running low on manpower. Oh, there's our close air support. That's good. So, I mean, that could help a little bit. Could get carrier versions of these. I don't know if it's time to get them yet. I don't think I need any tactical or strategic bombers against this type of stuff. Air doctrines could be useful. But I don't know that we need it right away. Naval doctrines, naval stuff. We're not really doing naval stuff right now. Land doctrines, we're already doing that. Artillery, it is about to be 39. So I actually think we can go ahead and start working on the improved artillery. It's 5 days early. It's not going to be a problem. So let's go ahead and start working on that, because I think that'll be useful for us. Alright, so our guys are going to start spreading out along this much larger border. He's got a lot of troops. Again, if we add in some of our mountaineer divisions, I think we'll be at a pretty good spot. And what I would probably want to do is try to push in from this side to really just shrink up this border as much as possible. Because if we can push in, you know, up to maybe this river or something like that. In fact, what we will do is say, let's see, grab you. We're going to say an offensive line. Really just kind of not there. Not there. How do I clear that out? How do I clear you out? That's not what I wanted. I want to clear the offensive line. Delete order. Okay. Offensive line. Kind of just wanted to come up to this river. For now. Just push up to that river. Oh, it's still there. That first line is still there. Oh, but I guess I have to actually delete it. Like, do I have to say delete it? All right, so I think that did that. You know what? Just delete them. Delete everything. Delete all the things. All of the things. Offensive line. Come on. This is not that hard. You can do this. It's like painting with a paintbrush. There we go. All my armies are on a much better offensive line. So that at least start getting them some organization and planning. Planning was what I meant to say. Start getting them some planning and things like that. All right. Truth be told, I might actually put my... Once my Mountaineer divisions start coming out, I may actually put them in their own unit. They can actually come out now. Ah, military youth. There we go. We got a lot more population now. And our faction is very, very popular at the moment. Well, for what it is. Paramentalization. Less division training time. That's pretty good, actually. We can get over here to ideological fanaticism. Grants national spirit, which gets us more war support. Division attack on core territory plus 10% division to defense on core territory. Interesting. Coming all the way down here. Well, we'd have to be in a faction for that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this infantry or equipment effort. That might help us with some of our infantry equipment and stuff. Alright, so when is this actually going to come out? April? I mean, I could have it come out sooner. It's actually got the equipment. I don't know. I think we're fine. I mean, when is this actually going to be ready by? June. So, you know, give us a couple months to get to the front line, get set up. So we might as well let you guys train there for now. Decisions available. What do we got here? Ban Democratic parties. Less popularity. We gain base stability minus 10%. I don't think that's what we want, is it? I feel like that would not be what we want. No, I think we're okay. I think our faction is going to be fine. "22 factors." Might be able to convert some of these civilian factors over, to be honest. Actually, production, not production. I always hit the wrong one. Construction. Okay, we got everything being working on right now. We actually got a lot of stuff being used. A lot of the factories are being used for trade goods and things like that. So we don't have a ton working on this stuff. We're about to repair Ecuador here in a moment. Honestly, I think we're fine for the moment. Do we actually, can we make more factories now because of the increased land that we have? We can actually. Well, we're going to want more factories at some point. Why not? Let's get those going. I think I will move you to the top to get that all repaired up. But then I think I will move you guys up as well. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just put you guys... Is there a way to shift click? That's not what I want. There we go. Shift click, shift click. We'll do the one in Ecuador first because I think it had the best overall organization. Or not organization. What am I trying to say? The infrastructure. So presumably it's probably... I mean, in my head, it logically would be more efficient, but whether it actually works that way or not, I don't know. I think it's something to that nature. I mean, we don't have a ton of manpower, but we have some manpower, so we should be able to get some of these, more of these divisions out now. And if we can get Peru under our thumb, then even more manpower there. Alrighty. So we're about... It says enemy forces are stronger. Oh, actually, what we wanted to do was grab our air units. And can we just right click? Let's see, grab you. Grab, not you, grab just the whole thing. And can we just right click to move to this base? Okay. And we'll see what happens when you get there. We got 134 planes. That's actually a lot of planes. All right, so we have a much better stretch here. We could exercise you guys, but honestly, I think the idea will be that you guys will be kind of over this area and doing, yeah, exactly what you're doing now. Or you're going to be doing that soon. Do we want to go ahead and very slowly start getting some bombers out? I think we do. I think we drop one of you guys down and start getting some bombers out as well. Or specifically, close air support. At least getting a line of this coming out. Let's it's not collapse you. What am I trying to do? I want to prioritize you. Oh, there we go. Just move you. Duh. In fact, I'm actually going to prioritize you ahead of the fighters. So if I decrease you, it's going to go up there. I know there's ways to do this. I know I'm doing it wrong. Alright, it's going to drop you guys down. Drop you down for a second. That way at least get one there, then I can go ahead and bump you back up. I know I'm doing that wrong of how I can highlight these things, but this will be fine. We're at least going to get some close air support coming in. It's not a lot, but it's something. And I think that will be fine. Alright, cool. I know I keep pausing and going slow. I apologize, but I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn the game. I'm trying to, you know, make sure I'm doing the right things and kind of go from there. Yep, sorry, my mouse got stuck on my other screen. I thought I had it where it's no longer bordered. It's full screen, so it shouldn't. I thought my mouse would be locked to the screen, but apparently not. Alrighty. Unassigned divisions. Who do we got unassigned? Oh, you. How do we unassign you? Well, we'll just right click. Control right click to select. Okay, we can assign you to this order if we control right click. Oh, not that one. We can try control right click. Wait. Control right click to select units. Oh no, to select units assigned to this order. Learn to read. Control click to assign selected units to this order. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. So you'll move down that way and get ready for this assault as well. I mean, now we're saying we're stronger. All right, that's helpful. That's going to be helpful. So we're at 39. Probably a good time to move up to weapons 2. We could also get mountain infantry 2. Which I'm kind of keen on. We are... Once we get this equipment effort, that'll actually make one of those faster, presumably. So we might hold off until we get that coming in. Special Forces. So Special Forces has a better acclimation gain factor. And I mean, that's what our Mountaineer divisions are. They are Special Forces. I don't know that we need to rush doing that. Industry, anything in... There's actually a lot of things in 39. That would be good. Before we do that, though, anything in research in 39? I mean, obviously, at some point, we'd want to do the decryption. Let's go ahead and grab this real quick. And I think that'll be fine while we wait for the infantry, the boost to that. That might be helpful. Alrighty. How many days? It's about 100 days. So, like I said, June. So, we are about to have our first Mountaineer divisions coming out. That's going to be awesome. I mean, it's saying we're stronger, so that's good to see. I could start exercising you guys for a little bit to get some more experience, but kind of want to keep you guys as maxed out as possible. What is the yell exclamation at this point? Okay, so maybe that's all it is. Unable to move to a province because we're not actually at war yet. Okay, I hope that's all that is. I think it would show us like a fuel symbol if they were out of fuel and stuff. There's our improved artillery. Perfect. And I don't know that we need improved anti-air right this second or anti-tank. I don't expect to be facing much of either of those just yet. Eventually we will, but not quite yet. We can get the better engineering companies. That might be useful. Also the better recon. What is this thing going to entail? It's going to give us infantry weapons and support artillery. which would be some of this stuff. I mean, support artillery would be under this. I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes up. It's going to come here very soon. I could sit on the research for a little bit. I don't think there's anything here we want right this second. We could start working on some air doctrine just to have it. But I don't know that we need that right away. You know what? Why don't we get decryption? Sure. Maybe it'll help us. You never know. I think it gives you a little bit of a bonus if you have a higher either encryption or decryption, like the opposite of what they have. If you have one level up, I think you do get a bonus from that. Oh, it looks like our line is actually going to the border, but I think we'll be fine. Like I said, we'll probably put the mountaineer divisions over here and just have them have a line that's going, you know, or maybe even just over here. I mean, that is mountains right there, so maybe it's better to put the mountaineer divisions over on this side and kind of punch through a little bit. Maybe do some encirclement of all these troops, something of that nature. That actually might not be a bad idea. You guys, are you guys assigned? No, you're not assigned. I guess I must have messed up and got us our auto assign is not working. Control, click. All right, so we're up to 20. It's almost April 18th. So we got a month, and those guys will come out. Modified government. Yeah, okay. Add a political advisor. We could add a tank designer. I don't think that's going to be helpful to us at all. We're not going to be doing tanks anytime soon. We're not going to be doing ships right now. The aircraft designer could be useful. Fighter, carrier, fighter, agility, and speed. Heavy fighter, tactical bombers. Strategic bombers. This is all naval stuff. I mean, if we did anything, it would be this one. I don't know that we need it right now. I mean, the fighters are helping us. I don't know that they're like the end-all, be-all right now. One of these could be useful, actually. You want industrial, or we do want electronics? Electronics helps us get faster research. That helps us get all the other things faster. So, I'm kind of thinking that one. Air experience gain. Oh, that would be nice. That actually would be really nice as well. Chief of the Navy, Chief of the Air Force. More air superiority, which would be useful. Enemy air support. Bombing, special forces. Actually, we're about to get some special forces. You know what? I'm going to plug you in here. We are just about to pop out some special forces. I think that plays into our strategy pretty well. Wow, we're actually, man, this game sucks up your time. I usually go about 20-minute episodes, and I'm almost 30 now. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will probably have our mountaineer divisions and be very close to be declaring war on Peru. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.